Would not believe how many like children, I would say, don't want their parents to have a DNR order because they think that CPR saves everyone's life.
Hot take. It's not the children's responsibility to make sure there's a DNR, it's the parents. I've seen this issue from both sides. I have been the healthcare provider feeling elderly patients' ribs crack under me as I do CPR. I have also had many conversations with patients and their families about what they wanted to do as part of end-of-life care. It's very difficult for children to make these decisions. First, there could be multiple children involved. If the patient did not assign a specific person to be their healthcare proxy, then their 2, 3, or however many children have to reach a consensus about what to do. Having been in the room during these conversations, let me tell you that no one wants to be seen as the bad guy. You know, the one who's okay with letting mom die. What's more likely to happen is a stalemate, where the children don't agree and no formal decision ends up being made. Second, children are not mind readers. Even if there is only one child to act as a decision maker, they may be at a loss as to what the parent wants for himself. Most children want to respect their parents' wishes, but they may not know what that is. And that's because people do not want to talk about death or anything related to it. I've even encountered hospice patients, and by that I mean those who have a diagnosis leading to a high probability of death within the next 6 months, who have not yet made definite plans about what to do when they're found not breathing and without a pulse. I understand that these are difficult conversations to have, difficult but necessary. And just in case there's anyone thinking like this, I want to remind you that not all old people are senile. They're not entering their second childhood or otherwise incapable of making their own decisions. Even patients with early stage dementia, if deemed as having capacity by a psychiatrist, can make decisions about their health and end of life care, and then they can have this duly documented. They can absolutely let their children know what they want before their condition worsens. Disclaimer time, okay? I am no longer a healthcare worker, and this is not official medical advice. I have witnessed what it's like for children to be racked by guilt because they chose their parents to be in R and then have them die soon thereafter. It's worse because they have no way of knowing if that's what their parents really wanted. If you're a parent, spare your child from the pain and make the difficult decision yourself.